Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the movie lover here. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This is a film I have finally gotten around to checking out, because this film is not a full wide released movie. No, it's a limited release movie, and finally got to see it. And that is A Ghost Story. Now, A Ghost Story, acclaimed director David Lowery returns with a singular exploration of legacy, loss, and the essential human longing for meaning and connection. Recently deceased, a white sheeted ghost, played by Casey Affleck, returns to his suburban home to console his wife, only to find that in his spectral state he has become unstuck in time, forced to watch passively as the life he knew and the woman he loved slowly slip away. Increasingly unmoored, the ghost embarks on a cosmic journey through memory and history, confronting life's ineffable questions and the enormity of existence, and an unforgettable meditation on love and grief. Now, going into this movie, I was really looking forward to it because, I really enjoyed Casey Affleck. I thought he certainly deserved the Best Actor winner for Manchester by the Sea. He was fantastic in that film. And going into this movie, I wasn't expecting a horror film. Because in all honesty, this is not, and I'm going to make this perfectly clear, this is not a horror movie. For those of you out there who are expecting like this creepy horror film, it really isn't. This is a psychological drama. What goes on to this movie, this is actually one of the most original films I've seen this year. This is an amazing looking film. This was shot in like there were two big bars on the sides with edges. I don't know what that's called, rounded edges. And let me start off with the performances, as usual. Performances by Casey Affleck himself. When he's played as a sheeted ghost, I was all like, this is what I was hoping to happen at that last moment. Now, there are some long scenes in this movie that people might find boring. Now, this is a film that I don't think everybody's going to understand because when I got out of the theater, a lot of people said, oh, that was a dumb movie. And people did go to see this movie when me and my dad saw it. We saw it in a really small theater that only had 4 screens, but it was like a double theater. Like there was a big theater and a small theater that's basically the same theater. And now pretty much I really get the story to this movie. It's just that after I watch a movie, I sometimes forget a little bit, and I feel like when it comes out on Blu-ray, I need to rewatch it. But it's certainly a film that is worth rewatching like a few times in order for you to fully understand. And what I really liked is it doesn't follow the tropes of like ghost and horror films. Like yes, no, when Casey Affleck is the ghost, nobody can see him, and they follow stuff on like what will happen, what the ghosts do, like flickering the lights and just stuff flying all over the place. And he's not the only ghost. There's also another ghost from across from his house, and I really like the way they communicate. They don't talk; it's just subtitles, and I don't really have a lot of issues with the movie, although the ending kind of confused me a little bit, but overall, I do think that this is a really satisfying movie. Like I said before, don't go in expecting a horror film. This is a psychological drama, and I certainly do think that when it comes out on Blu-ray, you should definitely check it out. And if it's still playing in a theater near you, definitely go check it out. I can see why it wasn't fully released in theaters because I'm not sure if a lot of people will want to see this on a big screen. I, for one, am so glad that I did because I loved it. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. If I do my top 10 horror films list, I don't think I'm going to put this on here because, one more time, it's not really a horror film. So yeah, that is it for this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to have my review for Annabelle Creation later this afternoon. So it's actually really early right now, and I felt since I'm awake, I might as well get this review up. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Word out.